Welcome to your Daily Smash for Friday, June 28th, 2024. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We're doing this before the election.
For the debate.
Yes, that's what I meant.
And we obviously, we made a change. We're not doing politics on this show, but we are going to do politics on our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. And we're going to do a post-debate wrap-up, our own no-holds-barred post-debate wrap-up. You won't see anywhere else but on the Rick and Kelly show on Patreon.com, along with a Cooking with Kelly, a fashion show. We're going to show off some clothes. There's some bargains that we got.
I got this at Target. How cute is this?
Oh, boy. There you go. A lot of great stuff on Patreon that's dropping today, episode 149. And when you sign up, starting at just $5, you have access to all 149 episodes, not just the one we're posting today. So we hope that you'll join us there. We also have some really cool stories coming up, hot topics, including a frightening AI video that I can't wait to show you. And then Lisa Rinna's new look is in the news.
She looks like Harry Hamlin. I just want to say this outfit I got at Target. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on Patreon on this.
Yeah.
But I have a Ralph Lauren one just like this, and I think I paid like $100. I'm going to show, like I went to Everything But Water.
Yeah.
And I want to show a little clip on that on Patreon and show like I can find the same exact kind of things at Target.
For a lot less.
For a lot less.
One other thing we're going to talk about on our Patreon is the
Jacqueline Lorita and Chris. We had dinner with them last night.
Well, they had dinner. We just sat with them.
There and drank. And I had that one. Well, we had some wine before we went over there, and then I had one martini at Mastro's. They're like that big. I'm beat up today.
I should have taken video of it because I guess they put dry ice in there and it was like bubbling the whole time. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna talk about some stuff that we talked about with them on Patreon. But we did. I'd never met them before and I'd never seen that show when they were on it. But I guess they were on.
They were so good on that show. Like I absolutely adored them.
Yeah.
And it was funny talking to her because she was like, yeah, it was organic back then. It was like real life. Now they have the new girls and you have to perform and they're like, it's not real. And I think that's what the Housewives is really missing.
Yeah.
That organic friendship really with you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to see it. I'm going to have you watch the first episode.
I'm going to watch it with you, but I also wanted to say they said what we had already sort of come up with on our own, that they look like the women were trying too hard now. Mm-hmm. Trying to stir it up, trying to create moments, being inauthentic.
Right. That's how I feel about the Orange County Housewives.
Yeah.
Like I can't take it with Tamara, and it's just that it's all fake, right? You have Heather Dubrow that doesn't even live here. It's like I can't take it. Like,
yeah. But
I think it's really lacking that luster. And you really like them. I really like them.
I did. I liked them a lot, and we're going to hang out with them because they live
here.
Not far. Mm-mm. So more on that on Patreon. I did want to mention, because you posted a video on Instagram that got, I don't know, it's well over 100,000 views by now, I think.
How many do you think?
I'm going to guess 140,000 on your fashion show, your Jessica Barra fashion show.
Okay, let me do my insights. 213,000.
Oh my God, 213,000 views of this video of Kelly just trying on a series of different outfits.
213,000.
That's impressive. How many accounts reached? 116,000, almost 117,000 accounts reached. And a lot of people were skinny shaming Kelly. Like you're not supposed to fat shame. Why is it okay to skinny shame? I don't care.
I don't care.
Why would
skinny
you?
Shame me. I think it's great.
But it's like.
But Rick said this morning, he's like, why is it okay to skinny shame somebody, but it's not okay to fat shame somebody?
Yeah. And I thought women were supposed to support women. And all these women are coming after you, like accusing you of taking a medication or I don't know what their point is, but you looking good should be all they have to say. Wow, Kelly, you
Well,
never looked better.
a lot of people did, and a lot of people were nice and kind and things.
Yeah.
It's so funny how when I did that thing with Dr. Jen of Tamra,
Yes.
one of our patrons, and I'm so sorry, she took offense saying that she has terrible skin and that I've lost followers, and that wasn't the case. I think I said very nice things about Tamra. We
You
were
did.
just, that's what she does, Dr. Jen. I wanted to know what procedures, how it looked, but she has severe sun damage, right? Mm-hmm. And she says that you can reverse the sun damage.
Right. So it's like a public service message more than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, you can fix sun damage. I never knew that.
I wanted to share another message we got from Sonia K, ER2ZI. Hi, Rick and Kelly. I met you both in Palm Desert back in May. You were so warm and friendly. I'll admit I was not a fan from your housewives days, but after chatting it up, I saw the real you. Keep doing what you're doing and being you.
That is so nice.
For someone who wasn't a fan and is now a fan,
That's nice.
it's really nice.
Really nice.
And by the way, if you see us out and about, if you're a fan or you're not a fan, we love to talk to anyone and everyone about whatever. I mean, if you want to...
I hate when people say, I saw you and I was afraid to come say hi. I am like the nicest person. I welcome anybody to say hello.
Yeah.
Give me a hug.
We love that.
I love it.
And we make new friends.
Yeah.
I wanted to share a quick story about my...
Wait, really quick.
go ahead.
Real quick. So Teresa Giudice came in town.
Yes.
And she said next time she'll come in, but she came in really quick to see Jacqueline Lorita. And she said that she's here doing the House of Villains. And I asked her how it was. Anyways.
I guess they already shot it and she was doing her confessionals.
Her doing her confessionals for the House of Villains.
Right.
How come I'm not on I'm the villain, right? How come I'm not on the House of Villains?
What better villain than Kelly?
Yeah.
Like, how are you casting that show and not including Kelly? Like, I don't get it.
I don't either.
It's
and
crazy.
They call me legit. Anyway, my group on Patreon said that that she was getting, I guess she was doing Instagram Live. She was like, I can't believe the hate that she gets.
Oh.
She's like, I thought you got a lot of hate. They were like, I thought Kelly got a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Like, this is beyond. Like, when was it okay to do this? Like, when it was acceptable that social media, that you can come out, you wouldn't say that to someone to their face.
No, and that's the other thing about people coming up to us. We've never had anyone come up to us and say anything nasty, but there are plenty of people doing it behind the wall of their house on social media. Like, they're bold when they're in their basement, but when you see them in person, no one has ever come up and said, "Oh, I wrote that nasty note to you. I hate you guys." No one's ever done that.
Never.
And you know what? I would welcome someone who is not a fan to come up and tell me why. I want to have a real conversation with them. But nobody ever wants to do that.
It's just chicken shit, really.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
I guess, that's it. That people realize that they could get away with it on their computer or on their phone, things they couldn't get away with in real life. So that's what they do.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, on Wednesday afternoon, I'm in my studio doing a live interview during my show, The Leventhal Report, on Newsmax 2, during the 4 p.m. Pacific Time hour. And I notice a drip coming from the ceiling. And it's actually hitting one of the studio lights and then pooling on the floor. And I had a leak in there during a show, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. And the guys came and they supposedly fixed the leak. They also replaced an entire shower tub enclosure in Jolie's room.
And Jolie was without a
shower
for months.
Oh, like at least a week or two.
No, like a month.
Okay, so a month she couldn't use it because they had to get a part.
Yeah.
But it turns out they never needed to replace that in the first place. And I was dubious and skeptical at the time, like how that would be causing a leak, because everything else was caulked. Anyway, it turns out that wasn't the source of the leak. There's another pipe that was leaking in the ceiling, and it started leaking through. So whatever they didn't fix the problem. And I'm live on TV, and there's a leak, and I'm texting Kelly while there's a guest talking, saying, "You got to tell Jolie to stop using the water in her bathroom." And she did, thank you. But I was like distracted, and the producers could see me looking off, and they're in my ear going, 30 seconds! You know, they're like yelling at me. Like they knew I needed to focus on the prompter on the screen, but I was too busy handling a potential, I didn't know if this whole ceiling was going to cave in. It didn't. I finished the show, no problem. The guys came today, cut a hole in the ceiling. Sure enough, there was a leaking pipe, and they found a second leaking pipe.
This is the second house that has leaks. I'm lost for words.
I think it's when you rent, you're more likely to come across a property that isn't tip-top. Because if you live in a house, you're going to make it tip-top, right? Mm-hmm. But if someone else is renting it from you, I guess there are a lot of landlords who don't try as hard because it doesn't impact their daily life. Unless you complain loud enough. So that's what I've been doing, is complaining a lot. Thanks to the guys who came and worked on it. They're still trying to fix the broken toilet. But
and I have Hope coming tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to fix this toilet because we got guests coming, and they're going to need to use that bathroom.
If it's not one thing, it's another, right, guys? Isn't that how it always is?
I have the first of two hot topics. A massive sinkhole suddenly opened up in the middle of a soccer field at an Illinois park, leaving a gaping area in its wake after an underground mine apparently collapsed. Look at this picture.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Did anybody get hurt?
No.
Thank God.
There was apparently no one on the field, but it's a 30-foot deep, 100-foot wide hole that just all of a sudden, whoosh.
Could you imagine if they were playing soccer on that?
Yeah, think about that. If there was a game in progress and there are, 5, 10, 12, 15 players in that area.
I mean, that whole area unsafe?
It actually looks...
Because there's mines underneath there?
I don't know, but it looks like it's on the sidelines. It looks like a football field on one side and a soccer field on the other. So if there were like intramurals going on or kids playing, and there could have been a lot of parents standing there in between watching. I mean, that's nuts.
Where is that at?
In Illinois.
Chicago?
Yeah. Well, not Chicago, Illinois. It was in Alton. The Alton Parks and Recreation Director, Michael Haynes, said, "I can't imagine if there were a bunch of people out there. We're fortunate. It looks like something out of a movie. It looks like a bomb went off."
Well, it looks like a meteorite hit it.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
The mining company, New Frontier Materials, said the incident has been reported to the Mine Safety Health Administration and that it's working with the city to remediate this issue as quickly and safely as possible. The impacted area has been secured and will remain off limits for the foreseeable future while inspectors and experts examine the mine and conduct repairs. I'm still not sure exactly where this was, but it was somewhere in Illinois, and it was in the Alton Parks District, and they won't be playing on those fields for a long time. Now, to this fake AI-generated video of Justin Timberlake drinking beer. Okay? You saw the mugshot, right, when he was busted. Well, someone took his mugshot and added this. It's spooky.
It's just like that movie, The Black Mirror, with Salma Hayek.
Yeah, where they create a whole show.
Likeness.
Yeah, where they have AI actors.
Yeah.
Duplicating real life. I mean, that is so lifelike. And the guy admitted it. The guy who put out the video, who created it, said, "We've come to a state where we can easily fake video really easy now. And as this good," he noted, "where do we go from here?" He just used an app called the Kling AI app. We have to talk about this. This guy, Yang, his name is Yang. AI guru Edmund Yang. I mean, you can just take a picture and make it come to life and have the guy drinking beer. I mean, if you had seen that first before the mugshot, you never would have believed that it wasn't real.
Right.
It's insane.
Isn't it?
And it's frightening. Just like we talked about yesterday with the robots killing all the humans and taking over the earth. In the news now.
In the news.
Lisa Rinna's new blonde look draws comparisons to Albert Einstein, Andy Warhol, and her own husband, Harry Hamlin.
That's what Baby Dish...
I thought that was you who first said that.
No, Baby Dish sent me this. She's like, she's morphed into Harry Hamlin. She's turned into Harry Hamlin.
I mean, look at that. Those are his glasses, right?
Oh, my God.
The hair is really something. I mean, I say good for her for creating buzz and making people talk about her.
Yeah.
Back. Lisa Rinna's dramatic new makeover has fans doing a double take. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum ditched her short brunette locks and traded them in for a daring platinum blonde cut as she stepped out for Paris Fashion Week Wednesday. She looked, according to the article, nearly unrecognizable as she wore a black tux, white button-up shirt, bow tie, and white platform shoes, topped off her attire with black reading glasses, which had some fans looking twice as they mistook her for Hamlin, 72.
Yeah.
Who also wears similar eye gear and has light-colored hair.
Baby Dish sent me that picture yesterday. She's morphed into Harry Hamlin, and that's so funny that they wrote the same thing.
They said the same. Someone else said the same thing. You either die as Lisa Rinna or live long enough to see yourself become Harry Hamlin, a third quote. Albert Einstein, if he slayed. They should have cast Lisa Rinna as Einstein and Oppenheimer, someone else said. Lisa Rinna can do Andy Warhol, but Andy Warhol couldn't do Lisa Rinna.
I mean, you have to have a beautiful face to have short hair like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like she's got a gorgeous face. I mean, she's a knockout. She's 60 years old.
She said it took her about 12 hours to perfect her look. She told Perfect Magazine, no one's going to be hotter probably than me.
I love that. Good for you, Lisa Rinna.
Yeah.
I like her.
I do too, and I mean, she looks like a badass there.
Yeah.
And I respect the fact that she went all out.
Yeah, she did great.
Speaking
I wonder if she's ever going to be on the House of Villains.
Oh, that seems like a no-brainer. Maybe still have her on with you.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Yikes.
We hope you guys have a smash-tastic day and a great weekend ahead of next week's holiday week, July 4th coming up.
Woohoo! I'm so excited. I'm going to have Harry in town. Jeff Lewis is going to come hang out with us. We're going to have a great, great time.
You know what we're not going to do?
What?
Set off fireworks at our house.
Nope. Learned our lesson.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Have a great, great weekend and a great day, everybody.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, and please press that notification button.